This is my movement speed slash damage. It's required that you don't use the mouse wheel to switch weapons. You got to make sure that you are hitting the. I guess you can hit the quick switch to X key and just practice switching and shooting one bullet, and that's gonna give you an idea of how to run this build. Because if you don't do that and you mouse wheel switch it, it's not going to be good enough. You're always going to want medkit, stun gun, either pop or flash, depending on what you're going to be fighting. Maybe even a bait jar if you're going to fight like an ogre. But I like the what was I going to say? Oh, and you can get SMG, but generally speaking, I recommend anything with a high ammo capacity. I'm gonna just switch it up just to have two types, so I'll go with assault rifle. I'll post a build up if anyone is interested, but you basically you don't reload, you just switch weapons. And then you basically never run out of ammo. Not that you run out of ammo, but you never have to reload. And this build is very fast, and especially with Evangelo, even faster. I go with it has to be fully automatic, or very quick semi-automatic. Yeah, I mean, melee's tanky builds are great, but they're okay. Sorry, I'm in windowed mode, so I'm clicking off the window quite a bit. Oh, okay, so then I can switch out this. Reload speed is maxed out, so even the RPK isn't too bad. I've worked this build on Nightmare and No Hope. I haven't finished a No Hope run with this though, so that is just a kind of a heads up. And I'm just previewing this build with on veteran right now, but I have run this. I have run this build. Squizzy. My window, there's a window that just keeps popping up. But you get the gist of how this works. Yeah, med pills, stun gun. I don't need any of this stuff right now, but it's very aggressive. And you have to be quick with the gun switches because you don't reload, you use the perk. The stow. And you stow away a weapon. And then automatic secondaries are ideal. So like you can go with the burst pistol or auto Glock. And then just make sure when you're playing on Nightmare that you chase these guys down. This is like, veteran is easy mode. Can't seem to stop clicking off of my screen, my bad. But yeah, I'm gonna just finish out this run and then I'll try to be quick. And then down in front prevents friendly fire, which is gonna be really essential because sometimes you're just gonna be spamming at your allies. Because if they're surrounded by Ridden, you kind of want to just shoot in their general direction, especially if you have iron sights, because you can't be super accurate. The windowed mode needs fixing. Yeah, but with Evangelo, you don't have to worry about stun gun too much because he's got a built-in stun gun. And then using your punch skill is very important. So like get used to punching. I wouldn't use combat knife. Get used to punching because what's going to happen is that you need to punch away acid ridden later on if you run into them, because if you kill them right on top of yourself, you're gonna take yourself out eventually. There's oh, I'm surprised that there's not a sleeper right there. There's usually sleepers. But I basically never have to reload, but there is a high emphasis on reload speed on this build. And a high sensitivity on the mouse. There's massive amounts of movement speed on this build. Okay, this one's behind this wall. Karlee would be a good one too. I would use either Jim, Karlee, or Evangelo. Oh shizzle. Okay, so when that's the case, it's worth running back to even out. Is there ammo here? Sorry if it's I'm a little fast. It can cause a little bit of magazine size is better. I prefer magazine size. And then as soon as you run out of ammo, you just switch and then let it reload. Just checking out sleepers here. There's birds there. Watch out with some of these special names. They don't take out all of the birds. Making sure you take out all the birds is super important. And then just running through. If you're looking to loot, then that room on the other side is very important to go through. Sorry. Yeah, I'm getting kind of challenged here because my screen keeps minimizing. Just push, push, push. Make sure your ammo is good for at least your main gun. I use secondary infinite ammo, so it's like... It's usually recommended to go into this place. Oh, see, and that does happen under pressure. Under pressure, you can kind of misclick the gun switching, which I would just, you know, be careful with that. The AA-12 is okay, but I'm gonna stick with the RPK. I kind of prioritize higher capacity magazines. Just because you can do stuff like that. It's nice having unlimited ammo for these down in front came in handy there. See, no friendly fire. Especially in like nightmare situations and no hope where friendly fire is like massive damage. I also find that like secondary unlimited ammo is just way more useful than melee for me. The way my playstyle is, I prefer to shoot because you just get more range. The maximum range on any melee seems to be like 3 meters or something like that. But anyway, let me show you the cards and then I'll end the video there. But I call this bullet hell, and yeah, I'll show you the deck and you can give it a shot. I would probably try it on veteran, and well, you'll have fun on veteran. I'm very confident this will work on nightmare, and then you gotta be pretty experienced, but it will work on no hope too, for sure. Let me just get to it. I'll just show you guys before I stop the video. I'd probably go with flashbang over the other ones. And in terms of this, if you're working with a team that, you know, you can't trust, slippery when wet is usually my card that I go to. Okay, let's take a look here. I got a lot of mobility, so cross trainers, energy drink, run like hell, foot, dash, marathon runner, hellfire, reload drills, empowered assault, combat training. These come in handy because you're dealing with bullet hell, and if your team is any good, you get a lot of stumble. And then the guaranteed stumble on the mutations are really good too. And then here you go. The swap, the aim speed, the reload speed, very useful. You're getting infinite ammo for your secondary, so that's why I like either burst or full auto with the Tech 9, burst pistol, or fully auto Glocks. And then stowing your weapon reload is so valuable because you can just switch. If your reload is fast enough, you switch in your other gun. High capacity magazines are generally recommended. And then down in front, of course, because sometimes you just got to cover your teammates. They just completely surrounded by Ridden. So you can just spam bullets at them and not hit them. And then just more reload speed, more ammo. And in terms of cards, if I would probably prioritize just kind of go with the flow, and you can play around with either stamina, damage, or money. I almost never go with health though because this build is all about not getting touched. So I would never go with any health cards. And that's pretty much it. If you end up trying it out, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Take care.